Must watch. 8 ways a woman greeting reveals her attraction to you. Modern Stoic. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. Shai, Logos. Aristotle. Have you ever noticed how a simple greeting can carry a world of meaning? A glance that lingers just a moment too long, a handshake that feels charged, or a smile that seems to say much more than hello? When it comes to a woman, those first few seconds of her greeting might be more revealing than you realize. If you've ever found yourself wondering whether her greeting signals something deeper, the answer could be hidden in plain sight. Today, I'm going to help you spot the subtle signs. Let me take you back to a moment from my own experience. At a social event, I was speaking with a woman whose greeting caught me off guard. Her smile was warm, yes, but also inviting. Her eyes held mine longer than what you'd expect from mere politeness. And when she laughed at my joke, she gently touched my arm. At that moment, I found myself asking, was this just friendliness? Or was there something more beneath the surface? The uncertainty stuck with me. Was she simply being polite? Or was she quietly hinting at a deeper interest? I mulled over it for days. The more I thought, the clearer it became. Her greeting was sending a message. It wasn't just about social niceties. It was a subtle sign of attraction. Here's the truth. The way a woman greets you can reveal her true feelings if you know what to look for. Once you learn to recognize these subtle cues, you'll never be left guessing again. That's why I'm sharing this with you today. We're breaking down 8 key ways a woman's greeting might reveal her attraction, insights grounded in psychology and the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. As Marcus Aurelius said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Actions speak louder than words, and greetings, while simple, are powerful acts that often reveal more than spoken language. Stoicism teaches us to observe actions rather than words because people's true intentions are often found in their behaviour, not their speech. So, if you've ever caught yourself asking, "Does she like me?" or "What does that greeting really mean?" this is exactly what you need. Stay with me until the end, and you'll gain the tools to decode her subtle signals and better understand what her actions truly mean. Whether you've struggled with interpreting a woman's greeting, or you're simply curious about what signs to watch for in the future, this guide is made for you. By the end, you'll confidently recognize her attraction through her greeting, all while seeing how Stoic principles can sharpen your perception. Before we jump in, here's a quick challenge. As we explore each sign, think about how it might apply in your own interactions. And if you're watching with a friend, pause and talk through the clues together. Make it a game of perception. Don't forget to share your thoughts below. Have you noticed any of these signs before? Maybe you have a story where you successfully decoded a greeting. I'd love to hear from you. I read every comment. Enough talking, let's dive into the first revealing sign of attraction hidden in a woman's greeting. Ready? Let's get started. 1. A woman's genuine smile. A woman's genuine smile is a profound signal that reaches far beyond a mere polite gesture. It is one of the clearest and most powerful indicators of her attraction toward you. When a woman is truly drawn to someone, her smile becomes more than just an automatic social response. It transforms into a vivid reflection of her inner warmth, emotional comfort, and authentic positive feelings. Unlike a polite or casual smile, which can be fleeting or mechanical, a genuine smile emanates from deep within, lighting up her entire face and reaching her eyes in a way that feels effortless, sincere, and completely unguarded. This is not just friendliness. It is a silent, yet unmistakable sign that she genuinely enjoys your presence and feels a sense of ease and openness around you. Psychologists have long understood that a smile which engages the eyes, known as a Duchenne smile, signals true happiness and affection, revealing that her emotions are in harmony with feelings of attraction and a desire for a deeper connection. This kind of smile is not simply a surface expression, but an honest window into her heart. Looking through the lens of Stoic philosophy, the meaning behind such a smile deepens even further. It reflects not just an emotional reaction, but a state of inner peace, balance, and strength of character. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's greatest minds, wisely noted, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." A woman's genuine smile is a living example of this wisdom in practice. It reveals a mind that is calm, positive, and aligned with life's better qualities. Her smile suggests that she is experiencing emotional equilibrium and contentment, a state where she chooses to embrace joy and project it outward. This harmony within her mental state manifests as an invitation, a subtle yet powerful cue that she welcomes your presence and is open to building something more meaningful. In everyday life, recognizing this smile can help you understand when a connection has the potential to deepen beyond superficial interaction. Even in situations where a woman is married or otherwise committed, if she greets you with such warmth and authenticity, it's important to appreciate the true significance of that gesture. It is never just a casual smile. It reflects a sincere and honest emotional response that should be acknowledged with respect. How you respond in that moment matters immensely. Adopting a calm, composed, and emotionally steady demeanor aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining your own inner balance. By doing so, you communicate strength, self-control, and respect for both yourself and her feelings. After all, while her smile is a window into her emotions, your reaction is an equally telling reflection of your own character. It is through this delicate dance of non-verbal communication that trust and mutual understanding can begin to grow. Relating this to real life, many men might overlook or misinterpret these subtle signs, leading to missed opportunities for genuine connection. But by learning to recognize and appreciate a woman's genuine smile for what it truly represents, you open yourself to richer, more meaningful interactions. Think about the last time a woman's genuine smile left a lasting impression on you. Did it make you feel welcomed, valued, or understood? How did you respond? And what might you have done differently? The power of this simple, honest expression lies not only in the moment itself, but in what it can inspire. A deeper, emotional connection grounded in authenticity and respect. As you reflect on these ideas, I encourage you to share your personal experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever noticed a smile that clearly conveyed more than words could say? How did it affect your perception of the relationship? By discussing these subtle but meaningful cues, we can all learn how to better navigate social interactions, strengthen our emotional intelligence, and ultimately build stronger, more fulfilling connections in both love and friendship. Remember, a smile is more than just an expression. It is a bridge between hearts, a testament to the power of genuine human connection. If you've ever felt the unmistakable warmth of a woman's genuine smile, you already know it's more than just a simple gesture. It's a powerful signal of true attraction and emotional connection. Recognizing this rare and sincere expression is your key to responding with strength, calm, and respect, embodying the modern Stoic ideal. Don't let these subtle moments slip by unnoticed. Instead, embrace them as invitations to build deeper, more meaningful bonds. Now, take a moment and commit to this. I see the true meaning behind a genuine smile and respond with wisdom and strength. Drop the sentence in the comments below to show you're ready to master the silent language of attraction and lead with grace. 2. Initiating physical contact. When a woman takes the initiative to initiate physical contact, it stands out as one of the most revealing yet intricate signs of attraction that you can encounter. Physical touch is an incredibly potent and primal form of communication that often transcends words, conveying warmth, a sense of connection, and sometimes even a subtle but unmistakable spark of romantic or emotional interest. Yet this domain is one that requires a careful, measured approach, because physical gestures can easily be misunderstood or misread, sometimes even with unintended consequences if acted upon hastily or without clear awareness. Imagine yourself at a social event, surrounded by casual conversations and polite greetings, and then she steps forward to greet you with a hug that lingers a bit longer than what is typical. It's not just a quick, routine embrace. There's a palpable intimacy, a softness in her touch that suggests something more than mere friendliness. Or consider a moment during a conversation when she casually and lightly places her hand on your arm, maybe as she laughs at a joke or a shared comment. To an outsider, this may seem like nothing more than a friendly or comforting gesture, but for you, it can hold a much deeper meaning, a signal that she is reaching out emotionally, testing the waters for a connection beyond surface-level interaction. In modern life, where casual physical contact is often minimized or reduced to simple politeness, such gestures can easily be overlooked or dismissed, yet they can carry significant emotional weight. The fact that she is the one initiating the contact is critical because it shows a level of comfort and trust that may hint at attraction, or at least a desire to be closer on some level. This is where Stoic philosophy offers invaluable insight. Instead of allowing your mind to spiral into assumptions or fantasies, Stoicism teaches you to remain calm, maintain your composure, and carefully observe the nuances of the situation without rushing to conclusions. The Stoic mindset encourages patience and rationality, qualities that are essential when interpreting signals that are often subtle and ambiguous. It's important to recognize that these small acts of touch, if repeated over time, suggest a pattern that may indicate her feelings are evolving. Observing whether this physical closeness is consistent rather than occasional will give you a clearer sense of her intentions without clouding your judgment. Your response in these moments should be grounded firmly in Stoic principles. Stay measured, do not overreact, and avoid the temptation to immediately reciprocate or misinterpret the gesture with an overactive imagination. Instead, take a step back and evaluate the bigger picture. How often does she initiate contact? Does she seek you out in group settings? Are her actions accompanied by other signs of warmth or interest? If you find these behaviours forming a pattern, it might be a subtle but meaningful indication that her feelings toward you are growing deeper. However, the true wisdom lies in restraint and respect for boundaries. It's not your responsibility or right to push the interaction beyond what she is willing to share. Instead, maintain control over your own actions, allowing events to unfold naturally and without pressure. Exercise patience and let your judgment be your guide, rather than impulse or desire. In today's complex social environment, where mixed signals and blurred boundaries can easily lead to confusion, this approach helps you navigate interactions with dignity and clarity. Ultimately, recognizing when a woman initiates physical contact as a potential sign of attraction is not about jumping to conclusions or making assumptions, but about being attentive, patient, and composed. This allows you to understand and respect the subtle dynamics at play, ensuring that your response is thoughtful and appropriate. For any modern man between 35 and 70 seeking to decode the often unspoken language of attraction, this blend of awareness and stoic calm is a powerful tool, helping you respond wisely, maintain your integrity, and appreciate the delicate balance between connection and self-control in the modern world. Drop this in the comments below. Physical touch speaks louder than words. 3. Asking personal questions. When a woman steps beyond the polite veneer of "how are you?" and begins to ask personal questions, questions that pry into your routines, regrets, hopes, and even the hidden pains you carry, this is no ordinary conversation. This is a signal, a quiet, deliberate signal. Not an accident, not casual, but a deliberate crossing of boundaries. For the man who understands power and presence, this moment is a test of your emotional fortitude and stoic wisdom. It is a challenge to your self-mastery and discernment. Epictetus, the great Stoic, said it perfectly. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. What does this mean here? It means you control the narrative within your mind. When she probes deeper, you decide how to interpret and respond. Do not mistake her curiosity for affection. Do not confuse attention with commitment. This is the modern man's battleground, where emotional clarity is the greatest weapon. Remember Marcus Aurelius's timeless wisdom. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. She may be searching for something missing in her own life, but that search is not your burden to bear. Your responsibility is to stand unshaken. When she invites you into her questions, you hold the reins of the encounter. Do you step inside her emotional storm or remain the calm at its center? Your silence is your strength. Your mystery is your power. In today's world, where oversharing has become the norm and boundaries blur like shadows at dusk, your ability to hold firm is a rare and priceless commodity. Real strength lies not in spilling every detail of your soul, but in knowing when to remain silent. This is mastery. This is dominance. This is the mark of a man who commands respect. Not because he demands it, but because he controls himself. She's testing your limits. She's trying to unravel you. But you, rooted in Stoic discipline, will not unravel. You will observe, you will discern, and you will respond only when it serves your highest purpose. Ask yourself, when I respond, am I answering from wisdom or ego? If it is ego, you are lost. If it is wisdom, you are free. This moment is your crucible. It defines you. In a world that pushes for emotional overexposure, you choose restraint. You choose power. You choose to be the fortress in the storm, not the leaf blown by the wind. Let her questions be a mirror, reflecting her own needs, her own journey, not an invitation for you to lose yourself. Your mastery is in your calm presence, your unshakable control. When a woman dares to ask what lies beneath your surface, you remind yourself that every question is not an invitation. Every curiosity is not a commitment. Your value is in your boundaries, your discipline, your silence. This is how you win. This is how you conquer your inner chaos. This is how you claim your place as a modern Stoic, unyielding, composed, victorious. Your life is your battlefield. Your emotions are your allies or your enemies. Choose them wisely. Own your reactions. Master your responses. This is no time for hesitation, no room for doubt. This is a call to rise above. If you understand this truth, if you are ready to command your life and your emotions with power and precision, declare it now. Comment, I agree, and join the brotherhood of men who live by strength, by wisdom, by restraint. Because true power is not given, it is earned in moments like these, moments when silence speaks louder than words, and control is the ultimate conquest. Your legacy begins here. Your journey begins now. Will you take the step? 4. Playful teasing or light banter. Listen closely. When a woman playfully teases you or engages in light-hearted banter, she is sending a powerful, unmistakable signal wrapped in charm and humour. This is no accident, no random joke tossed your way. It is her way of flirting, a carefully crafted message of attraction expressed without words but loud in meaning. This playful teasing is a secret language, a dance of wit and fun designed to build a personal connection, to create an invisible thread pulling you both closer. Oscar Wilde famously said, "If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you." She is using laughter as a bridge, breaking down walls, lowering defenses, and inviting genuine connection. This banter is a powerful tool in the landscape of attraction. It reveals confidence, intelligence, emotional availability, and a willingness to engage with you on a deeper level. She's testing the waters, sizing you up, seeing if you can keep pace with her energy and match her playful spirit. Your response in these moments is critical. Meet her teasing with equal confidence and wit. Show her you're not a passive observer, but an active participant in this subtle, exciting courtship. Too many men miss this invitation. They freeze, take it too seriously, or fail to recognize the signal altogether, losing their chance. But not you. You understand that this banter is her way of opening the door to more intimate connection. This is your moment to step forward, lean into the playful energy, tease her back, make her laugh, and seize control of the interaction. This isn't just harmless fun. It's a strategic dance of power and connection, building attraction that lingers far beyond the moment. In today's world, distracted by screens and superficial exchanges, authentic, playful connection is rare and precious. It cuts through the noise, sparks chemistry, and sets the stage for deeper emotional engagement. So when she teases you, don't retreat or overanalyze. Step up. Own the moment. Use this playful banter as your secret weapon to captivate her attention, to draw her closer, and to show her the man who leads with confidence and ease. Remember Dale Carnegie's timeless wisdom. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. Playful teasing taps directly into that emotional core. Use it wisely, wield it deliberately, and watch how the dynamics shift entirely in your favor. This is your chance to create memorable moments, to build irresistible attraction, and to claim the connection you desire. Don't let these subtle but powerful signals slip past unnoticed. This is your invitation to rise, to own your presence, and to command the interaction with strength and clarity. If this insight hits home, don't just let it pass. Share your own story in the comments below, and subscribe to unlock more hard-hitting, no-nonsense strategies that put you in control of your relationships. Remember, opportunity doesn't wait. When she teases, she's throwing down a gauntlet. Will you pick it up or let it pass? The choice is yours. 5. Holding eye contact. When a woman, especially one who is married, holds steady, unwavering eye contact with you, it is far from accidental or casual. It is a deliberate and profoundly meaningful signal that demands your attention. This isn't the brief, distracted glance most people exchange as part of everyday social interactions. Instead, it is a sustained, intentional gaze that transcends superficial communication and invites something deeper. The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "The eyes are the windows to the soul," and this simple phrase encapsulates a powerful truth. Through eye contact, we reveal honesty, authenticity, and the deepest parts of our inner selves. Psychologically speaking, eye contact is one of the most potent non-verbal tools humans possess. It expresses presence, engagement, and genuine interest without uttering a single word. When a woman fixes you with this kind of unwavering gaze, she is not merely observing or acknowledging your existence. She is opening a door for you to enter her world, revealing parts of herself she normally guards closely. This act of holding eye contact is a profound expression of vulnerability, a Stoic virtue that signifies strength, not weakness. Vulnerability, in the Stoic tradition, is about courageously showing your true self without pretense or fear, and by maintaining eye contact, she is effectively telling you, "I trust you enough to be seen as I truly am." In a modern world overloaded with distractions, where genuine human connection is increasingly rare and diluted by digital noise, moments like these stand out as rare opportunities to create authentic bonds. When you recognize and understand this behavior, know that it is her way of saying, "I see you, and I want you to see me," which is a powerful and meaningful invitation. Such a gesture is far from trivial. It carries weight and significance that many men miss entirely, often because they are too distracted or unsure how to respond. But if you are wise and confident enough to meet this gaze with equal presence and sincerity, you can transform that fleeting moment into a profound connection. Responding with calm, steady attention signals that you value her trust and are ready to engage on a deeper emotional level. This is not about rushing or forcing anything, but about allowing the connection to grow naturally from a place of mutual respect and understanding. Too often, men overlook or misunderstand this subtle communication, missing out on the chance to forge meaningful relationships. By contrast, those who learn to recognize and honor these silent signals of attraction position themselves to build trust and emotional intimacy with greater ease. A simple moment of sustained eye contact can reveal far more about attraction and connection than any spoken words could, if you are willing to pay attention. In today's fast-paced, often superficial world, cultivating the patience and awareness to engage with such moments is an invaluable skill. It reflects a modern Stoic mindset, being present, accepting reality as it is, and responding thoughtfully rather than impulsively. When you see a woman meet your gaze with intention, treat it as an invitation to step up with confidence and clarity. Embrace the chance to connect on a level that transcends surface interactions. This kind of awareness and response will not only deepen your relationships, but also enrich your understanding of human nature and connection. In essence, sustained eye contact is a gateway, one that, when recognized and honored, can open doors to profound trust, emotional resonance, and authentic attraction. Don't let this subtle but powerful signal pass unnoticed. Instead, meet it with the strength and calm presence it deserves, and watch as the dynamics of your interactions transform in meaningful ways. Comment below with this: I see the signal, and I'm ready to step up with confidence. By saying this, you claim your place as a man who understands deeper connection and leads with presence. 6. Creating opportunities to be near you. Creating opportunities to be near you is no mere accident or casual coincidence. It is a deliberate, powerful signal that a woman feels a magnetic, undeniable attraction toward you. When she intentionally places herself in your proximity, finds excuses to linger, or arranges scenarios where your paths inevitably cross, she's broadcasting more than just friendly interest. She's revealing a deeper, often unspoken desire that can't be ignored. This behavior, especially when exhibited by a married woman, carries an extraordinary weight, layered with vulnerability and risk, emotions that are never taken lightly. This is your moment to seize control, a test of your wisdom, restraint, and unwavering self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor whose words have echoed through centuries, once commanded, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not simply philosophy. It is a directive, a battle cry for men who refuse to be slaves to impulse or temptation. You must remain unshaken, composed, and deliberate in your actions. Her efforts to be near you are not just about physical proximity. They are profound psychological signals, silent invitations designed to probe your boundaries, to measure your response, to challenge your self-mastery. She's testing whether you are a man who controls desire or one who succumbs to fleeting whims. This is your arena, your moment to demonstrate that you embody the Stoic virtues of clarity, patience, and moral strength. Attraction itself is not wrong, nor is it a weakness. It is a fundamental human emotion. But what defines a man is how he masters this attraction, how he governs it with unyielding self-control. Epictetus, another towering Stoic mind, distilled this truth perfectly. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Your true wealth lies not in indulgence, but in the power to say no. Imagine a scenario at a workplace gathering, where a married woman deliberately seats herself beside you, her gaze lingering longer than casual, her conversation seeking intimacy beneath the surface of polite banter. This is no accident. This is a calculated move, a psychological test to see if you will rise above or fall prey to temptation. Your power is in your response, your ability to resist assumptions, to stay grounded in presence and principle, to see clearly without distortion. Seneca, the sage advisor to emperors, gave us the blueprint. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. Daring means standing firm, daring to draw boundaries that protect your integrity and emotional well-being. It means recognizing the moment to say, "This far, no further." A Stoic man does not allow external circumstances or the subtle allure of another's attention to dictate his actions. He commands his emotions. He governs his impulses. When you sense that her actions cross the line between innocent friendship and something more, it is your duty to set a firm boundary, a line drawn not out of fear or rejection, but out of strength and respect for yourself and others involved. This is not a weakness. This is the highest form of mastery, control over self, not others. Life, in all its complexity, is a constant dance of subtle cues, psychological signals, and unspoken challenges. The woman who creates opportunities to be near you is not just seeking your company. She is offering you a challenge to grow, to become a better man, to elevate your self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Your response is the ultimate test of your character. 7. Mirroring your body language. When a woman unconsciously mirrors your body language, subtly copying your gestures, posture, or facial expressions, it's one of the clearest, most instinctive signs that she feels connected to you and is likely attracted on a deeper level. This natural mimicry is not something she does intentionally or consciously. Rather, it's an automatic response that reveals comfort, engagement, and emotional resonance in your presence. Scientists and psychologists refer to this phenomenon as the chameleon effect, where people instinctively mirror the non-verbal behavior of those they feel close to, as a way of building rapport and fostering trust. For example, if you lean forward while speaking and she leans forward as well, or if you cross your arms and she mirrors that posture shortly after, it's her body's way of signaling that she is on the same wavelength with you, both physically and emotionally. Such subtle synchronization is a profound form of nonverbal communication, indicating that she is not only paying attention, but also emotionally aligned with you. The significance of this can't be overstated, because mirroring often precedes more explicit signs of attraction and connection. It's like the opening lines of a silent conversation that says, "I feel comfortable with you," or "I'm engaged and interested." The renowned Swiss psychologist Carl Jung famously observed, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed." Mirroring is the physical expression of that chemical reaction beginning to take place, where two people unconsciously start to reflect one another, creating a powerful bond through shared movements and subtle gestures. In real life, understanding this dynamic is invaluable because it allows you to read between the lines of everyday interactions and better gauge how a woman truly feels, beyond what is spoken. It also offers practical advice. Your own body language matters greatly, because mirroring is a reciprocal dance. If you maintain open, confident, and relaxed postures, you create an environment where she feels safe and encouraged to mirror you, strengthening the connection naturally. Conversely, closed or defensive body language can disrupt this flow and make it harder for genuine rapport to develop. From the perspective of modern Stoicism, recognizing and appreciating this form of nonverbal communication invites you to remain observant and emotionally balanced. Stoicism teaches that while you cannot control others' actions or feelings, you can control your perception and responses. Therefore, when you notice a woman mirroring your body language, it's important to accept this as a sign of potential connection without becoming overwhelmed by desire or assumptions. This balanced awareness allows you to stay grounded, responding with grace and clarity rather than impulsiveness. Furthermore, cultivating this kind of emotional intelligence through noticing mirroring enriches your overall social skills and helps you navigate relationships with greater wisdom and sensitivity. It teaches you to be present, attentive, and respectful of subtle cues that many overlook, turning everyday interactions into meaningful exchanges. To bring this closer to everyday experience, consider a time when you've caught yourself or someone else mirroring your movements. How did that moment influence the atmosphere? Did it make you feel more understood or connected? Such moments are not accidental. They are the body's way of signaling trust and attraction without words. I encourage you to reflect on these instances in your own life and share your observations in the comments section below. How have you recognized mirroring as a sign of attraction or connection? How has this awareness shaped your interactions? Your experiences can deepen our collective understanding of this fascinating, natural human behavior and help us all approach relationships with greater insight and respect. What do your actions say about you? Are they aligned with your values, your principles, your Stoic ideals? Or do they betray you to momentary desire? The answer lies in your choices made in the quiet moments of restraint, in the decision to remain present, grounded and true to yourself. To master this, you must be vigilant and deliberate. This is your call to power. This is your opportunity to demonstrate that you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Do not let the fleeting allure of proximity weaken your resolve. Instead, let it fuel your strength, sharpen your focus, and deepen your commitment to live with integrity and purpose. The world respects men who act with conviction, who possess the courage to uphold their values when tested. This is your moment to rise. Embrace it. Own it. Harness this knowledge to transform challenges into triumphs. Let this message ignite your inner fire. Share your thoughts below. Like this post to affirm your commitment, and subscribe to continue your journey of mastery. Remember, strength is not found in external circumstances, but in how you choose to respond. Be the man who answers every test with wisdom, power, and unbreakable resolve. If you recognize the power to control your mind when tested by temptation, you're already mastering what most men never will. This is your moment to rise above impulse and own your integrity. Comment below with, "I am the master of my mind and the captain of my soul," to declare your commitment to strength, discipline, and unwavering self-control. 8. When she compliments you. When a woman, particularly one who is married and not typically lavish with praise, offers you a sincere compliment, it's far more than a fleeting, polite remark. It's akin to receiving a carefully wrapped gift that not only brightens your day, but also signals a deeper level of attention and admiration. Compliments from such a woman are rarely casual. They carry layers of meaning that extend beyond mere social niceties. When she compliments your appearance or your recent accomplishments, it often reflects a genuine acknowledgement of who you are, revealing that she sees qualities in you that stand out from the crowd, especially when her praise touches on your personality traits, such as your sense of humour, your way of handling stressful situations, or your kindness. It's a clear sign she is engaging with you on a deeper level. This kind of compliment is rarely random. It's usually delivered with warmth, accompanied by subtle yet telling body language, a soft smile, a lingering gaze that holds just a bit longer than expected, or a gentle touch that hints at her desire to create a meaningful connection. In today's world, where compliments are often given out of obligation or social convention, recognizing when a compliment carries this weight requires attentiveness and insight. It's easy to dismiss praise on surface-level attributes like clothing or hairstyle, but when the admiration zeroes in on your character and the effect you have on others, it signals something different altogether, perhaps a burgeoning interest or a deep appreciation that is rarely expressed openly. As the philosopher Seneca reminds us, associate with those who will make a better man of you. This advice encourages you to be mindful of the company you keep and the interactions you allow to influence your inner self. In the context of these compliments, it's vital to maintain emotional clarity and stoic composure. Stoicism teaches that while external events, like receiving a compliment, are outside our control, our responses to them are entirely within our power. Marcus Aurelius, a master of Stoic thought, advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Therefore, when you encounter these nuanced expressions of admiration, accept them graciously, but do not let them unsettle your inner balance or cloud your judgment. It's natural to feel flattered and recognized, yet it's equally important to keep perspective. These moments should serve not as distractions or enticements to overreach boundaries, but as opportunities to reflect on your integrity and the respect owed to both yourself and her situation. Practicing emotional resilience in such encounters ensures you remain grounded, avoiding the pitfalls of ego inflation or unwise attachments. This balanced approach honors the reality of human connection while safeguarding your values and self-respect. In practical terms, this means savoring the compliment with quiet confidence, but not allowing it to dictate your feelings or actions. In everyday life, such moments can be rare and potent. Think of them as invitations to assess your own worth from an external viewpoint and to reaffirm your commitment to personal principles. They remind us that while others may admire us, the true source of our confidence must come from within. You might consider how you respond to such praise in your own experience. Do you acknowledge it with humility and grace, or does it stir desires or thoughts that challenge your boundaries? This is the kind of self-awareness that Stoicism encourages, being fully present to your feelings, while choosing your actions wisely. By maintaining this perspective, you navigate relationships and social nuances with dignity and strength, preserving your emotional equilibrium amidst complexities. Remember, these interactions are also an opportunity to practice empathy and understanding, recognizing the vulnerability in her choice to reveal admiration despite her commitments. This mutual respect forms the foundation of mature, authentic connections. To conclude, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences regarding meaningful compliments. How do you distinguish between casual flattery and genuine admiration? How do you maintain your composure and values in such moments? Your reflections can enrich this discussion and help us all cultivate wisdom in navigating human relationships with grace and integrity. In conclusion, when a woman intentionally positions herself close to you, it's never a mere coincidence of space, but rather a subtle yet unmistakable invitation for you to rise and embody the qualities of wisdom, patience, and self-mastery that define a modern Stoic man. This moment is your opportunity to exercise control over your impulses and reactions, reminding yourself that you hold the power to choose how you respond. In a world that often glorifies instant gratification and reactive behavior, embracing this pause allows you to cultivate a stronger sense of character and composure. As you navigate these nuanced signals, it's essential to remain anchored in your principles, clearly establishing your boundaries without haste or confusion. This practice not only preserves your integrity, but also deepens the respect you command, both from yourself and others. Reflecting on your actions in these moments becomes a valuable exercise. Are you acting from a place of conscious wisdom, or are you letting the situation drive your behavior? This introspection is crucial because every choice you make either reinforces or erodes the Stoic virtues you aim to embody. In today's fast-paced social landscape, where misreading signals or rushing responses can lead to misunderstandings, approaching these encounters with deliberate thoughtfulness sets you apart. It's a reminder that attraction is not just about external gestures, but also about your inner strength and restraint. By mastering this dynamic, you not only enhance your relationships, but also grow in personal discipline and emotional intelligence. I encourage you to share your own experiences and reflections on interpreting and responding to these quiet yet powerful signs of interest. Your insights can offer valuable perspectives and foster a community of men striving to balance attraction with Stoic wisdom, making each encounter a step toward greater self-mastery and meaningful connection. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope these 8 signs help you see clearly how a woman's greeting can reveal her true attraction, because understanding actions over words is the key, just like Stoicism teaches us. Stay grounded, stay sharp, and never let distractions cloud your judgment. If any of these signs have resonated with you, or you've had moments where you cracked the code on someone's greeting, drop a comment below. I'm eager to hear your experiences. Take this knowledge seriously and apply it with confidence. Stoicism isn't just about reading others, it's about mastering your own reactions and keeping your balance no matter what. Thanks again for joining me. Remember, stay stoic, stay mindful, and keep streaming wisdom. Until next time.